See all of those oranges and reds starting to show up, and we're going to continue to get closer into that peak. Also a nice photo sent in over Big Sandy Gulf. You can see the river there and some of that transition. Still a lot of green out there, but in the coming weeks we're really going to see some of that good color show up here across the Tennessee Valley. But here's a look at your temperatures. Again, very warm. It was cool all week. We had temperatures in the 50s earlier in the week. Now we have transitioned back into the 70s, and this is more typical of what you would expect for this time of the year. But look at that, temperatures are actually turning a little bit toasty out to our west. Tulsa and Dallas in the mid 80s, and locally generally in the upper 60s to lower 70s. That's about where we're going to stay for the rest of the evening before we start to fall back into the 60s and 50s a little bit later tonight. But here's a look at your Skywatcher reports. We had 76 in Cleveland. Johnny and Ringgold calling in with 74. Lookout Mountain 68. Jeremy in Mont Eagle had 70. Ben in Somerville calling in with a toasty 77. Delano 76 degrees. We had 77 according to Cindy in Riceville. David in Rossville with 73, and Signal Mountain a nice toasty 77 degrees. Actually, that was supposed to be 70 degrees, but as we take a look at your current setup, not a whole lot to talk about other than some clouds streaming through. We have high pressure kind of sliding off to the east, a little bit rain off of the Carolina coastline, but that's going to stay well off to our east, and no rain to worry with, at least for the next couple of days. So as we go into your Sunday, much like today, it's going to be very warm. We're going to have a little bit of cloud cover, but also some sunshine, and then going into your Monday, even warmer. In fact, we could push pretty close to 80 degrees with the cloud cover increasing throughout the day. And then we're going to be tracking out our next weather maker going into your Tuesday. Now for the daylight hours, we're going to generally be dry, but by Tuesday evening, that's when we could see some of that rain, and we really need it. It's been very dry lately, so any rain that we pick up late Tuesday into early Wednesday will be beneficial. And then by the end of the week, we kind of dry back out with just a couple of lingering clouds, and it's also going to be a little bit cooler. So here's a look at the latest Futurecast rainfall guidance. Now this is actually bumped up a little bit from earlier, so it looks like we could see a little more moisture working its way into the Tennessee Valley. Anywhere from a quarter to maybe even half inch of rain will be possible late Tuesday into the wee hours of Wednesday. And again, it's very important that we get some rain soon because these drought conditions are just getting worse here across the Tennessee Valley. Moderately dry from Chattanooga to Blue Ridge into Murphy. Even a severe drought now showing up across portions of southeast Tennessee, including northern Bradley and Hamilton counties, extending into Meigs and McMinn counties as well. So hopefully we can get some of that good beneficial rain, and the overall precipitation outlook is actually looking pretty good for the end of October. About a 40% chance of above normal rainfall for the southeast. So hopefully we're going to enter that more active pattern to help kind of get some of that ground to moisten up. So here's a look at tonight. 46, partly cloudy and chilly. As we take a look outside of the city, it is going to be a little bit cooler, lower 40s, maybe even some upper 30s into Cherokee County. And then tomorrow, of course, it's going to be another nice day with highs in the mid to upper 70s for your next 7 days. Not a whole lot to talk about through Monday. Chance of rain late Tuesday, and then we'll clear out and cool down by the end of